Hey everyone, it's Richard RS4. Today I'm going to be making another video going over some of the cars we can kind of expect in the next Greenville licensed car update, which is Audi. Basically in this video I just want to talk about what, like, the last car. We already got like 3 cars revealed and there's one more car that could come. And today I'm just going to be kind of explaining, talking what car, what is the last car that is coming in this update out of the 4 cars that are going to be added. And yeah, let's get started. So far, we got in the RS6, we got the RS3, and we also have the RSQ8. Currently, Greenville actually has, if I go into the dealership, they actually have like some Audi cars. They're fictional, right? So I believe it's called Auto Work. Yeah, Auto Work. They have the RS7/A7, and then they have the e-tron GT. So I think the next or the final licensed car like they're gonna add, out of the 4 that they're gonna add, is probably gonna be an RS7 or an Audi e-tron. Since the other 3 cars that they've added they're all RS models, so RS3, RS6, RSQ8, they're all RS models. So I think that the next car they're gonna add is going to be an RS car. I'm assuming, I would kind of assume maybe an RS7, since an RS6 and RS7, they already have the RS6, right? So the RS6 and RS7, basically just the RS6 the wagon, and the RS7 is like the coupe version, which they actually have the RS7 in Greenville, just the fictional version. But I can see them adding an RS7 because, I mean, RS6, RS7, similar design. I mean, the whole front end is literally the same, just the rear end is different. So maybe I can see them doing that because they already have the RS6. Or I could see them adding maybe an e-tron, an RS e-tron, probably some sort of RS car. I feel like maybe even an R8. Another good contender could be an RS5, but I can see that final car being some sort of RS car, maybe even a TTRS. Those things are super cool. Yeah. So if I search up, I can see them adding like a TTRS. Let me just search up like TTRS Audi. Like, I can see them adding this thing, but the reason why maybe not as a higher chance, because the TT was actually discontinued, I believe in 2019 or in 2022. Actually, no, 2022 was like the last year, or 2023, and all the other like RS cars that they've been adding all been 2025s. Like the RS6 is 2025, the RS3 is a 2025, and the RSQ8 is a 2025. I can tell they're all 2025. Well, I can tell they're all 2025s because the RSQ8 just got refreshed for 2025. So you had the new style headlights, taillights, stuff like that, different grille, different rims and stuff like that. Same idea with the RS3. Different rims. So these style of rims, they kind of have the silver, they're really multi-spoke. This is what Audi's been doing on their newer cars, their refreshed cars. Good that they're adding 2025 models. I pointed this out in my last videos because they all, like most Audis, actually been refreshed in 2025, not fully remodeled, but just refreshed. So we have the silver and black trim, so you can kind of tell. I mean, for the RS2, they also changed the headlights a little bit, they tweaked the taillights, they added a different diffuser and stuff like that. But the main part for this kind of side profile, we haven't gotten the whole shot of the car. You can see the rim, and that just tells it's like a 2025 just by that new style of rim, which wasn't available in 2024 model years. Same thing with the RS6. They didn't really change the car, like the headlights, taillights look exactly the same, but the only thing that they changed for 2025 is the style of the rim. So we have the silver and black kind of a 2-tone rim idea, which is the same as RS3, RSQ8. So that's why I can tell all of these cars are 2025 model years. I'm a big Audi fan, so this is how I know. So they already said 3 of the 4 cars are coming, and then just guess what the last car is. I can see them another RS car, because since all these are RS cars, so either a TTRS, even though that's discontinued, an R8 which is discontinued, which I can see them both adding one of those cars. I feel like in this update they're going to do newer cars, because the other 3 cars we can kind of just take an educated guess. But I just think an RS e-tron, I mean, it is electric. I can see them adding this, but not really. I mean, it's a electric car. I don't think people really care for this thing, and I feel like it would kind of be a waste. But I think an RS5 is a really good option. RS5s, you can still buy them in 2025. The design is kind of getting a little older. I think the new RS5, it should be coming out pretty soon since the new A5 came out, but you can still buy an RS5. Same idea rim. It looks very similar to the RS6 style rim, the silver and the black. So that would be a pretty cool idea. Another car I can see them doing, really just the RS5 and the e-tron. I think those are the only RS cars or other RS cars Audi makes, besides I believe the electric ones, like the new RS e-tron, whatever, I don't even know. But I also see them adding an S5. They literally just refreshed this thing. This would be such a cool car. S5 just got redesigned for 2025, fully new, all new. So the A4 and the A5, I mean, there's no A4 and A5 anymore. It's just an S or A5. They just combined them. I think most people were buying the A5 anyways. It's more sportier. Honestly, this design has been growing on me a lot. When it first came out, I thought, oh, it was pretty ugly, but honestly, I feel like you can make some pretty cool design elements, and honestly, I like it. I feel like with modern design nowadays, you gotta take time to actually like the design, and it'll grow on you over time. In some cases, I mean, it looks pretty good. Like the front looks really good. I just think it looks really good with the silver, with on a dark color with the silver accents on like that big grill piece on the side. Just kind of reminds me of the mirrors. Like they just, I mean, it's kind of similar to the old one. Like look at the old one, it also had that silver piece, so they kind of took that design element, which is kind of cool how they kept that in with the new model. Also a really cool car, SQ5s. SQ5s are really cool. So this is like the old body style, but they just got refreshed again, the new SQ5. So I think I could see them adding a new SQ5. I would definitely like that. Another SUV. They don't make an RS car, obviously, but honestly, the rear of this thing is kind of weird because like the whole diffuser, and it has just like a weird black plastic. I feel like this whole bottom piece should be lower, but that's what design that they chose. Honestly, this car looked better with the darker. I feel like with all newer Audi cars, the darker design just looks way better because it just hides all of like the black plastic they're using. They're just using a bunch of plastic, a bunch of this over-designed grille, like takes away from like their classy designs like this. Like this is an old SQ5, so classy, timeless. Everything is, you know, purposeful. Everything looks way better, cleaner. Like this whole design looks cleaner. I would love to see something like this. I know a lot of people have been saying add a supercharged Audi. So supercharged Audi, so either like a Q5, an SQ5, A5, S5 and S4, A6, A7, stuff like that. Whatever has a supercharged engine, really good engines, I could see them people adding them. Even an RS7 like this generation, RS7 like a 2019, oh, they're so nice. I also would hit like, I would want them to also add like a TDI. They said they're gonna add more cars in the future. Hunter said some more Audi cars. This is such a good brand. I'm super stoked for this brand. I can see them. I really want them to add like some sort of TDI models. But yeah, R7 would be a cool car. I could see them adding this, and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I could go on the Audi build website. So yeah, we have the new A5 and S5. If I go to models, so they also have the A6 e-tron and the S6 e-tron. I don't think they would add these. These things are kind of don't look nice. We have the e-tron. I think they also have the RS e-tron. I don't even know anymore. Oh yeah, they're the performance one. Also have the Q4. Don't really buy these. Got the Q6. Like Audi's been making a bunch of electric cars, and I never see any of them. They're kind of a slow seller. Also have a Q3. I mean, Q3s are not bad, but I don't see them adding that in this update. Oh, an SQ7 would be a really cool option. So let's actually just go on the build website for this thing. Yeah, an SQ7, gray or white. Reminds me of like a Porsche color. Yeah, but an SQ7 would be a pretty cool car. That's cool. You can kind of like change for the paint. These rims, you can get 22s on this thing. Yeah, but an SQ7, really nice car. Cool interior as well. I could see them adding this. I mean, they don't make an RSQ7, so I can feel like that exception, whatever you call it. But we also have an RSQ8 right here. Q8, pretty cool car. It's literally the car that they're adding, like literally in red. Like I can build the exact spec that they kind of known. I really like going on the Audi website. Like what I was saying before, like the current car is like a black optics trim, so you see like the current car would have these like black pieces, just what's it called, blacked out. But hopefully they have another trim with like this design with like the grille is still blacked out, but they have just some like silver accents. But I believe you can black it out. So if I go to yeah, black optics package, so like that should black out the, yeah, so it changed the rims, so you get different rims, black roof rails, and you get that black rim on the side, or that silver trim, which is now blacked out. I would just select that trim again. Yeah, so it just blacks out. The rims look way better. I can see them doing this. I feel like they're gonna add this style of rim. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it with this video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what kind of Audi cars you want to see in this update. I definitely want to see like a TTRS, some TDI models, V6 supercharged. Honestly, maybe not in this update, but other updates. We'll see. I'm kind of curious to see what the final car that they're gonna add. I kind of feel like it would be an R8 or RS5, maybe an e-tron G. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, or maybe an SQ5, but I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace out.